We find ourselves today having traveled to Ophir, did a little bit of paperwork, met some fancy people, pretended like we were important emissaries, went to
What do you pretended?
went to a nice bed and breakfast, and then got teleported to hell where we're being attacked by demons, by cyber demon monsters from Doom, to be specific.
So every other day for us at this point?
Yes, but I was going to say nothing has burnt down yet, but you don't know if that bed and breakfast has burned down yet. So our last session. Sorry?
At least part of the living room was burnt down because it came with us.
At the end of our last session, we did our first half round of combat. The party got to go first, taking out several of the 12 creatures that are coming at them. No, only killing one of them, but damaging 2 more of them, which still leaves 11 of them, 9 of them totally undamaged, and it's my turn to fight now. Ha ha ha. But I put this on the wrong page, so let me cut this real quick, because I'm seeing that's on the wrong page.
Stop it, means Sergeant.
Okay, so the first of these evil demon creature, cyber demon things, if I can get here, /roll 1d5, is going after 1, 2, 3, Thornicius, the man with the golden arrows.
Okay.
You are welcome to attempt a parry, but that was 3 successes.
Ouch.
You might just save your doom.
Yeah. Well, I get 1 free parry without doom, right?
Yes, you do get 1 free parry. There's still 11 of them, though, just so you know. But I mean, you're welcome to try.
But they all attack as a unit except the big one, right?
No, these ones are not.
Oh, they're individual.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep, individual ones.
Thank God.
Gotcha.
I'm going to try and parry this one. Just because he got 3 successes, I don't want to see this go too far south.
Okay.
Nope.
Shouldn't have touched it.
Roll 20 hates me.
That was no successes. He definitely hits, and these guys hit hard. Apparently, they don't hit that hard. Only 3 points of damage total, with no effects.
So I have a total of 2, so okay.
I even got a good roll for a change, and my damage roll was like, meh. Oh, and they're using, like, as far as you can tell, they appear to be metal clubs of some sort.
Okay.
And then the next one attacks. And he attacks Zhang. He does have 1 success, though.
I guess I shall parry.
Roll for parry.
1 success.
Tie goes to the heroes. You win. All right, number 3 attacks Zinnia. He comes charging in with his bullhorns and his club, roaring and grunting, and he has a couple of successes on his hit. Toro! Toro!
Don't hold that in front of me.
I'll go ahead and parry.
All right. Unfortunately, unless you've got something where you can re-roll a parry roll.
I don't know if she does or not.
Yeah, the parry talents aren't very good, unfortunately.
Nope, you don't have a re-roll for parry. This one does hit. And he hits for... Oh, this one actually hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage, 3 of them being effects. The effects for these things... the attack knocks the target prone if one or more effects are rolled. The target may ignore this if they add 1 doom for each effect rolled.
Sounds like a bad deal.
So if you want to give me 3 doom, you can be not knocked down.
I guess they'll knock you down.
I think I can handle this. Go ahead.
All right. Well, it deals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage minus any armor soak that you have, which is 3. So only 2 points of damage total, but it knocks you prone. Which...
Repulsed isn't that bad. Especially
Oh, what page is prone on?
it eliminates the doom that is generated if it be first.
Prone equals butt.
Yep, you are on your butt. As he bold rushes into you and knocks your ass down.
Still have to pay 1 doom to make the attack, though.
It's a defend action, so we'll read the first
But
time.
no, the defend action is to do the parry. After you successfully parry.
If prone, the character may take this action to stand, losing all the benefits and disadvantages of being prone. And that is a minor action. And you can do 1 minor action per turn.
It's such a difficult
But prone itself... However, melee attacks within reach and ranged attacks at close range gain 2 bonus points of momentum against the character. Additionally, the sprint action becomes impossible. Okay. So I get 2 extra points of momentum when I'm attacking you now.
You mean doom?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. That was number 3. Seems like we're muted for start. Technical stream elements still laggy. Doom. All right. Number 4. Number 4 goes after Xenia again.
Yep. You're popular.
Unfortunately, she prone, but I mean, you could try to do a prone parry. I just get a couple extra points of momentum, a couple of points of doom against you.
I'll roll the dice and see what happens.
Chip.
Good, huh? I should have parried. Oh.
Wait,
Fine.
why is
I
that
mean,
4
you can still
details?
parry, but
Yeah.
wow, wow. Roll. Yeah. I mean, technically, it's still a hit. Technically, this is still a hit unless you
Are you
parry
sure
it.
I'm not flying as an angel in the sky now?
Because there were 2 successes, and there were 2 critical failures.
Don't they cancel each other out?
No, critical failures mean succeeding with complication. And he has lots of complications that he just generated.
Some sort of catastrophic success.
Yeah, a catastrophic success. So again, did you want to parry this? Because you do still have a free parry.
Yes.
Okay. 2 successes needed to succeed. I think that's only 1.
How can you even get 3 successes normally on 2?
Your parry is... Yep, that's no successes. All right, he still succeeds at the hit.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage, reduced by 3 because of your armor. You only take 1 point of damage. And so he's charging in at you, right? and there's a whole batch of them, and they're all charging in. Rah, 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 rah. And the first one just goes horn first into you, just charges, shoulder charges, knocks you flat. The second one comes in, tries to headbutt you, and instead of headbutting you, digs his horns into the ground, digging through the ground into you, then flipping his ass over past you, tripping on you, making himself go prone, and landing on the fire because he had 2 complications in lighting himself on fire. Because he had 2 complications. On. Whoops. Ah! Too many keyboards going wrong. On fire. Okay. And there's still several more, though. The next one, he goes after Thornicius. You got another one coming at you.
Can I just try to dodge?
I mean, that is a defend reaction and parry.
I'm going to try and do that then. Hey!
See,
Thank you.
that's a good catch.
Dodging is a parry.
I got a 1 and a 9.
That's what he said.
Well, so no, dodge is not parry, but if you want to use acrobatics as a defend action, you have to have a feat for it.
Oh.
I do have acrobatics.
I believe you have to have a feat for it.
Yeah, it's called Pantherish Twist, but it still counts against. You can use those types instead of parry, but you're still like stacking doom successive uses, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can't use parry and then Pantherish Twist and have them both equal 0 doom.
Right, because it's still a defend reaction.
Yep.
Wow, you succeed at parrying. This one's Bull Rush.
Who chose?
Yay!
Jerk. I'm trying to mutilate you. I mean, the next one goes after Zhang.
I have no qualms giving you a point of doom to try parrying again.
He has 2 successes.
I have 1 success, I think.
Let's see. Your parry skill is an 8, so yeah, that would be a single user success.
Yep.
All right. Well, he deals 1, 2. These are the worst damage rolls I've ever seen. 2 points of damage. Whoa.
Most
No
heavily
effect.
honored member. Seriously, I'm just kidding.
The next one. He attacks Thornicius.
Guess I'm jumping again.
So you're going to give me 2 points of doom?
Yeah,
Every time you dodge, you're gonna do.
that's all right. He's going to run out of doom. I mean, yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll take 2 more points of doom for your defend reaction.
That's the best I've been rolling.
And you're not touching it.
Exactly.
You somehow
Did it again.
succeeded at deflect, parry, thrust. Good.
So is that 1 or 2? 2 or 3 successes, or 4
That's-
successes?
There's 4 successes.
Yeah,
2
what's your
cripples.
parry? Yeah, 14. That's 4. No, well, that's no, Thornicius, you don't have any focus in parry.
No.
You have no focus points in parry.
Oh wait, I thought he was using an acrobatics to dodge.
He doesn't have that skill.
Yeah, I don't have that skill, so I have to parry.
You have
Oh.
no focus in parry, so you can still attempt to parry, but even a 1 isn't a critical success on it.
I thought 1 was always a critical success.
Yeah, I guess-
Only if you have at least a point of focus. That
Yeah,
means
I
training.
don't know if that happened, but okay.
Okay.
Well, you've got a couple of points in expertise, which increases your number. You just don't have any points in focus in it.
Right.
Right. You still succeed. You just don't generate any momentum because it was 2 to 2. Next one. I've still got a couple more. He goes after Zang.
I block again. I don't block.
He hits. 2, 3, 4 points of damage, 2 of them being effects. If you want to give me 2 points of doom, you can prevent being knocked down. Otherwise, you are knocked flat on your ass.
I'm high as all fuck. Of course I get knocked on my ass.
Whee!
You're almost at the back of their list, and we pick it up as a minor action.
Gravity is a little different here. You fly farther away than you expected to fly. Whee! All right. Now the first of the injured little guys. He goes for Aberta.
Oh, finally.
You're being attacked. Attacked.
And he gets 3 successes.
How much reach does he have?
2 reach. 3 reach.
I have
What
a
are they?
reach of 3.
Giant clubs. Yeah, they'll... What is a giant club? Let me double check. I think it's...
It's metal.
So with a reach of 3, does that mean he needs 3 successes to
Yeah,
hit
he needs
you?
1 extra.
Oh, 1 extra. Okay.
Yeah, 2. We'll go with 2. He has 2 reach on it.
So my talent gives me a reach of 3, so he needs to use 1 of those to hit me.
All right. Well, he has 2 successes after getting past your reach.
And then I will parry. As soon as I remember.
12.
It's really hard to get any higher, too. Well, nope. I just flopped.
Is there any successes there?
Now, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and spend a point of my fortune. Just
Yeah,
because
there was no successes. Oh, you're throwing a point of fortune at me?
I'll throw a point of fortune at it. I never hardly ever use all mine. So.
Well, so this one goes bull goring in towards your witch hunter. And your witch hunter's not even looking in the right direction. Like, he just got finished swinging at another demon a second ago as this one comes charging in at him. And so he swings and a miss, and somehow with his miss, this beast trips over his warhammer as Abertak is swinging it. The beast stumbles over Abertak's warhammer, disarming him of said warhammer. You had a complication.
Yep, no, you're right. That's
But it threw him off of his balance, and he ran right on past you.
well, it's a good thing they can only travel in one direction.
The last of the little guys attacks Bornicius. Do you want to give me 3 points of doom?
What the hell? Yeah. Oops.
I'm going to start spending doom to summon reinforcements because I can spend doom at, 1 doom per creature?
I have
That looks like 2 successes to me.
that's 2 successes. Plus, I'm going to use my spear from now on. It's going to reach a 2. 3?
Spears have a reach of 3, but I would like to know that beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
He has 3 successes to your 2 parries. He hits you.
I tried.
This close.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 points of damage, which I think your armor soaks. However, you get your ass knocked down.
Dope.
And now it's the big guy. There's one of these demons that's bigger, stronger, hardier than the rest. He's already taken a pretty solid blow, has an injury. But he's bigger, he's stronger than the rest. He's got a little red aura, energy aura around him, even. As he goes after, who does he go after?
I thought he was the first one that we got.
He didn't die, though.
Oh, he didn't
Oh,
die.
that's right. We
No.
damaged him, but he didn't die.
Yep. Thornicius hit him with a bunch of arrows, but didn't kill him. Injured him, didn't kill him. Abertak, you have been disarmed by one creature, and the big guy sees you as a threat and comes for you.
Well, I can't parry without my weapon, so here I am.
Do you have Panther's Twist?
No, I can only do the twist.
He doesn't hit you.
Oh, good.
Amen.
Do you guys realize how friendly these dice were to you? Like a grand total of what? 7 points of damage total through 11 bad guys?
You should blame Michael.
You know what? Just for
Also-
that, I'm going to go ahead and spend all the doom that Bill gave me as another herd of creatures comes stomping over. It is 1 per toughened creature. I believe it's 1 per toughened. Or is it 2
Also,
per
on our Twitch screen, it looks like I'm wearing Abertak as a hat.
Let me double check that it's 1 per.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Doom 265. Doomy. Doom. Complications, minor inconveniences, serious complications, non-character momentum. Summon reinforcements. Toughened is 2 doom per. So I'm going to summon 3 more creatures. Grr. I've got 2 keyboards in front of me, so I get confused. As 3 more of these demon... As these 3 more of these demon things come over the hill. Okay. That is a pretty hilarious positioning of being between your character's legs.
Not a full bot.
But that does make it the party's turn.
I'll go first.
Well, I look at Bob.
No, Xenia wants to go first. Get up.
No, you got the magic weapon.
Oh, that's right.
You do have the thing that makes them go snickety snack and off with their head.
So maybe you should attack the big lumbering one that tried to give me a haircut.
And a
My
shave.
haircut. I
Yes.
mean,
Sure, I shall. Fine. With Doomslayer, the attack. The biggin that's trying to cut hair.
Okay.
Offensively.
Roll your attack roll.
The barbarous fiend.
Three successes?
3 successes. Well, let's see if he can parry.
oh, she didn't like that.
He can parry. He has 4 successes.
We played with her toys a lot.
This big guy slaps your pithy little stick away with his larger stick.
That sucks.
Pa-ting! Oink, oink.
I really hope he just says oink oink. Wait, but that was probably Vera actually.
Oink, jerk.
This is like deja vu. Didn't we have a problem with cows in another game?
Do cows go oink?
Moo.
I will come at it with both of my swords.
Wow. Has the party generated? I'm sure the party has generated momentum, but nobody has told me yet,
No,
so I didn't keep track of it.
I don't think we have.
No,
We have not.
not yet.
Oh,
Every time I rolled really well, you rolled better, so it didn't matter.
Xenia, why don't you hold off until the party gets a point of momentum, because you need a point of momentum to do your double attack.
Oh, okay.
Is it picking up my weapon? Is that take my round?
It's a minor action.
Okay, so as long as I don't like move or go somewhere.
Were you knocked down?
No.
Then you can do a minor action to pick it up.
Okay.
Basically, you get one minor action and one standard action.
Well, then I
Getting
will
up.
attack the guy who tried to murder me.
Okay.
And I'm not rolling well tonight at all, so I missed him.
Dang. And a swing and a miss.
You said
Roll
you
20
shot
is
crap
not
into
giving
the
anybody
board
good
earlier.
rolls. Next.
Zang, your turn.
I'm prone already, right?
Yeah, you're knocked. You're on your ass, so you have to stand up.
Or I can attack from prone, can't I?
If you want to give your opponent an extra 2 points of momentum against you,
You need to get up.
Oh yeah. I'll do a minor action to get up then.
okay. And for your standard action,
Then I'm going to loose an entire volley of arrows at the big guy, and hopefully I'll hit the crowd because I'm going to use my option to hail of arrows.
you're making a secondary target.
Mm-hmm. But my
right.
marksman allows me to create an additional momentum as well. So I'll use that momentum to do the hail of arrows.
Marksman, I may spend a minor action before attempting a ranged attack. When I do this, I gain 1 additional momentum. Your minor action was standing up.
Standing up, never mind. All right, just hail of arrows then.
Hail of arrows costs a point of momentum.
And I don't have it. Crom, why?
Grom cares not for your worries.
Yeah.
Just pick one and fire at him.
Mm-hmm.
Or pull out your spear and stab at him. Because right now your bow is still out.
You
You can't
know,
swap weapons. That's a minor
you
action,
shoot
right?
the arrow manually.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot the arrow
Yeah.
at the big guy.
Okay.
I already rolled? Yeah.
Roll an attack roll.
Already did. 13 and 18. I guess one success.
How many won?
One. Oh, wait, I can re-roll that one. That's what the accurate allows you to do.
Use your 2 feet.
Accurate, you reroll damage dice, not attack rolls.
Give you momentum. Apparently, melee has nothing like that.
Nothing.
So he's not deflecting. So go ahead and roll for damage, though.
Okay.
Which should be a 7 dice.
Oh, he's not going to. Okay.
He's not scared of your pitty little arrows. But damn, he should have been.
I can re-roll those 3s.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can re-roll all 3 of those 3s.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey.
much better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 whole points of damage. One of them, no, wait. Yes, one of them being piercing.
The 5, yes.
Which does quite a bit of damage to him and gives him a second injury. He is very injured and bleeding, but he is still too stubborn to die.
I call bull.
There I.
I was first, remember, and I didn't do
Oh.
anything.
Right. Zang.
Well, how far away did I get knocked from the party?
I mean, you're not like excessively far away, but just kind of flavor text. It knocked you farther than you thought you would have. You landed softer, but farther away.
Well, I will roll myself up and charge at the nearest thing, bashing it with an intent to bash it in the skull with my.
Roll an attack roll.
Miss.
Okay. And Zinnia, the party did not generate any momentum that turn, so you only get one attack unless you succeed at that attack and generate your own momentum.
Okay.
Who are you attacking?
I like that.
Oh, doesn't matter. Boy, if we were playing Dungeons and Dragons, these guys would be dead. And a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
You know, you were having to stand up from being prone. You were rolling around, trying not to get stomped on.
You have a concussion.
Right? Right? And with that, it becomes their turn, and there's just as many of them now as there were last turn. Actually, there's 3 more now than there was last time. And it's my time to shine. Because this is our time. Down here.
You go, you senior dating site. OurTime.com.
Goonies never say die. The first one goes for Thornicius. Would you like to parry? I think you get 1
I
parry.
get one free one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch to my spear.
I mean, I asked you if you wanted to switch to your spear
Yeah, last
a
time.
second ago
I'm
when it
not
was your
gonna do
turn.
that. Yeah, I know.
He couldn't because he was
At the
getting.
beginning of my turn. Well, I'm gonna try and. Ooh, okay. Well, I got 1.
No, I got 1.
Oh, never mind.
You got 2.
Okay, there we go. That's much better.
What's your parry skill? 14? Yes, you got 2. You generated a point of momentum for the party.
The one I needed last time. Thanks.
Hey.
And there was much rejoicing. Yay.
Move.
Number 2 goes for Verai.
All right, let's.
Don't worry. Well, no, he gets. Yeah, don't worry. You're good.
Okay.
He decides that he wants to throw his stick at you. I don't think he meant to throw his stick at you, but that is what he did. He just threw his stick at you. Number 3, Abatak. He doesn't even throw the stick at you. He just like snorts and stomps. Number 4,
That's a piss poor intimidation.
Thornicius.
There we go again. I'll just take it, whatever it is.
Well, he got 2 successes.
213, so that's my favorite number.
Are you going to give me a point of doom to parry?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try.
Yes. You give me 1 more point of doom, I can summon more bad guys in.
All right, I got 2. Yeah.
Damn it. Still taking the point of doom, though. All right. The fifth one goes after Snowy. Zinnia, fifth one comes after you.
Nope, you already said Snowy.
You get a free parry, though, with your swords.
Can she roll cuteness to distract?
He gets 2 successes as he swings at you.
I got 2. Pink. Oh no.
Seven.
Are you parrying?
Yes.
Oh, you already rolled it.
Yes.
I didn't see you roll it. The sixth one goes after Zhang. 1 success. 1 great one. 1.
He manages to hit me.
Aha! I finally hit somebody. For 2 whole points of damage, which I think you have armor that soaks those 2 whole points of damage, but it knocks you on your ass unless you give me a point of doom.
I think I'll just take the knockdown. We aren't killing them fast enough to warrant giving you a chance to summon more. Because no one's hitting anyone.
I'm noticing. Verai gets hit, though. With 1 success against you.
Well, she's using Pantherish Twist.
Wait, you've got your greatsword out, don't you?
Yes.
It has reach of 3.
Yes.
Next one. This one's on fire. Goes after you as well.
Okay.
With 1 6.
With my greatsword. Okay.
Next. Thornicius, somebody I can actually hit.
Go ahead.
2 successes. Are you going to give me a point of doom?
No. I'm just going to take it.
Yeah, you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points of damage, 3 of them effects. He picks you up and tosses you. You do have armor that should reduce that, I think, 2?
Yeah, so it goes to 4.
So it goes to 4. Didn't you already take some damage, though?
Only 1.
Okay.
I took 1 damage. So it takes me to 5.
I really want to murder somebody. Next one. Abertac.
Hello.
They got a complication as this one disarms himself. He decides to throw his stick at you too, also disarming himself by throwing a stick at you. These are the most worthless excuses for cyber demons.
Oh, we meant to go to hell, but this is probably heck.
Ah, that would explain it. Verai, this one swings at you with no successes. What in the ever-living crap? Zinnia, this one swings at you. You get another parry for free, though. Ah, and you need it because they have 2 successes.
She has 2.
A slightly injured one goes for Zhang. But you're prone, so he gets extra dice against you.
I shall take it on the chin.
Well, maybe.
I think your DM dice have forgotten which game you're
Playing.
playing.
Look, he throws his stick at you, but unlike the rest, this one actually hits you.
Okay. Is this a ranged attack?
For 52.
No, it's just a complication that it disarms him afterwards. He drops the weapon as he's swinging at you.
No, I meant to see. Are you rolling damage as though it were a ranged attack?
No, it's a melee attack. He's just dropping it. Flavor text, he's throwing it at you.
I'm just being a douche.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. 2 of them effects to knock your ass even further down.
My ass is thoroughly knocked down.
You got
Good.
it in you.
I take a point of damage.
You have 4 points of armor?
Yes.
What?
He's the heaviest armored of all of us.
I am the son of a chieftain who had
He stole my armor.
much wealth and spent lots of gold on said armor.
He stole my armor.
It's fancy too.
He stole it from me.
Did I mention it's the starting armor for my class?
I can smother him with a pillow if you want.
The next one. The last of the little guys. He goes after Zinnia. You've only parried once, so you still have another free parry. Wait, you're knocked down though, so he gets extra strikes again. Are you knocked down? You're not knocked down.
No.
Damn it! 2 successes. Let me hurt somebody.
You can hurt me. I only got 1.
I find
Hit me, baby, one more time.
1, 2, 3 points of damage, which I think you have 3 points of armor. Yep, your armor soak is 3, so you take no damage, but you're knocked down. And finally, the big guy. Abertac. He swings at you.
Oh, goody.
Goody, goody, gumdrops. And I'm spending a point of doom to give him an extra dice. Which... 1 success. 1 success.
Is that with the reach?
His weapon is great sized.
So it's got reach of 3.
Yes.
Okay. I will try to parry then.
Is this your first parry?
It is.
So I don't even get doom for it?
You've got enough. Do we have Doom at home?
Oh, nice.
That's 4 successes.
Ping.
As Abertac laughs off the big demon's swing. The big demon takes 1 point of morale damage. As I'm using two more points of doom.
It's not that little.
2 more points of doom and 2.
Did the other puppies come at us, bro?
And 2 more bad guys appear.
We haven't even killed the others yet.
Did the other 3 toughies come at us?
Yep. Yeah, they were included.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't.
Can you make a melee roll to cut time and space apart again, maybe? And
So far, you've only killed 1 critter.
How many face us at this point?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of them. I might start turning them into squads.
Do you think they're attracted to your cologne, maybe?
Question. Didn't another guy get sucked in here? What is he doing? Just sitting there crying?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
would.
Ridiculous.
I think he's sitting there laughing.
Might have to
This is
slap
some
him in
good
the
shit,
face.
He's pulling the comic book guy, sitting there saying, "Worst combat ever."
Worst combat ever.
Dude's high as fuck, and I'm practically there with him.
Do we actually have the 4 momentum?
You have 4 points of momentum.
All right. I'm going to spend
3 of
one
them
for-
generated because of your parry.
All right. I'm going to spend one to get an extra die to attack.
Okay.
And but my deft blade turns that into 2.
So you're rolling 4 dice.
Yes.
Nice.
All
Because
right.
We've got to start killing these.
Big guy, little guy.
Oh, the big guy.
Okay.
All right. I have 2 to hit him, I think. Or is that?
I mean, I would hope a 3 and an 8 are hits.
3.
That's 3 hits.
3
Uh,
to hit.
3 hits.
3 to hit.
Okay. You generate 2 points. Well, no, he's going to still attempt to parry. And roll 2 die 20. 2 successes. He needed
Oh.
more than that to succeed. Okay, you hit. You generate 1 point of momentum, bringing the
you
party
range
total up
that
to 5.
movement.
And
Huh?
I'm going to spend that point of momentum to use Blood on Steel to add 1 more vicious to my weapon.
Okay.
And then I will attack. I don't get any effects, did I?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. I hope you can re-roll some of those.
I can reroll a bunch of those, actually. I can reroll 1, 2, 3, 4. I can reroll 4 of those. So let's... the 3s and the 4s don't do anything, right?
Correct.
Correct.
let's-
They are
let's-
complete whiffs.
All right, so let's reroll the 3, the 4, and 2 of the 1s.
And 2 of the ones. Okay.
Because they're only 1 damage a pop, right?
Yes.
That is correct.
That's better.
Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage, 2 of them being effects. That means vicious 3, I believe.
Yes.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total points of damage. And with
I've
a
invested a lot in melee talents.
massive overhead swing, does Abertac smash the head in of the beast.
Somebody died.
That's 2 for me. Is anybody else going to help him? I just,
Oh, come on. That was 1/3 for you. I got 2 big hits on that guy.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Crom, is weapon
I
swap
saw the
a
dark-
minor action?
I think it's free. I think it's free action as long as you declare it.
Okay.
Now, I would say it's free if you're just dropping your weapon. Now, if you're like putting it in a holster and then pulling another one out of a holster, I would say a minor action. But if you're just dropping it and grabbing,
Yeah, I'm not taking my hands off of the.
okay,
I'm not-
no, minor action. Draw item is a minor action.
Yeah, I'm putting it away, drawing a. I've got to try the Wabbajack.
Yeah, okay.
It's what got us here, and I'm
Yep.
really hoping if I shake weight it enough, it's gonna get us back, or at least nearby where we were, right? So I'm just gonna sit here. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home, and maybe we'll get a fortuitous result out of this.
Oh, why don't you go ahead and just roll me a d6. Roll me a damage dice.
1d6.
Yep, just one.
I can re-roll it.
I can reroll it.
You wiggle it. It doesn't feel like anything happens, but you're getting really strong arms. And it looks kind of awkward.
It's not an effect, but it's a hit.
That wasn't an actual melee attack.
I figured as much.
All right, so Abertac smashes the big guy. Verai starts wabbajacking
Jackie.
off. She starts wabbajacking it.
Go girl. Go girl.
Can I spend a point of fortune to give Verai another chance?
I would allow. No, no,
No.
no.
All right. Well, since we have momentum now, I'm gonna go both swords at the closest near me.
Roll an attack roll.
Hmm.
I think you could reroll at 17.
Can I reroll?
Check your melee.
I don't think you have to I don't think you can re-roll attack dice.
No?
No. But that's still one success.
Where'd you find it?
I have a no mercy.
That's a damage dice, though.
He successfully parries. Plus side, you have a point of momentum, though. You can make a second attack.
All right.
That's nice.
You check the pantry?
That is one success. Two successes. Two successes.
5 damage.
Same target. He spends more doom. Try to parry.
No.
Try to beat those two successes. He does not beat those two successes. Roll for damage. 1, 2, 3 points of damage. However, I think you do have the no mercy. You can re-roll 2 of them. You can re-roll the 3 and the 4.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. 2 of them piercing. 5 and 2 of them piercing, which brings him up to 10 damage total, and that one dies. Ka-ching, ka-slike. Is there anybody left?
Yes, me. All right, so now we have momentum.
3 of them, to be
Yeah.
exact.
Don't touch my momentum.
Don't touch your momentum. You're going to want me to touch your momentum. In a
All right.
second.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go with the momentum to buy the marksman and the hail of arrows.
Wait, doesn't marksman give you momentum, not cost
Yeah, so I'm going to get the marksman. Then I'm
Bill,
gonna
weren't you knocked down?
Let's just do it.
You were knocked down, right?
Was I? Minor attempt to get back.
You got
up.
attacked like 3 times that round.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say I got knocked down. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were knocked down. So
But I
You're-
thought he got again.
we're never going to keep him down.
Never.
Your minor action is standing.
Okay. I can still attack though, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you can still do the momentum spins for Hail of Arrows. You just can't do Marksman.
Okay, that's fine. We'll do the momentum spin for the hail of arrows.
Okay, you spend 1 point of momentum. All right, and you don't forget to expend 1 load of arrows.
Yes. Spend that load.
Yep.
Why didn't you do it? Ah, there we go. 2 successes.
All right. Roll for damage. Second one takes half.
Thank you.
And then you can re-roll up to 1, 2, up to like 5 of them. So
Yeah, so the 3 and the 4.
you have a 4 and a 3. You might re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Like that.
Nice. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage. 2 of them effects. Effects on your bow is piercing. So, ha! So this first guy had taken 1 point of damage. You dealt 9 after piercing and armor, which brought him up to 10 points of damage, which is how much health he has. Another one dead.
Yay.
And the next one took half, which would be 4. Okay, another one finally dies.
So, quick question for Crom. Did when Abertac slaughtered the boss, did he have the same exact weaponry as everyone else, or was he
Just
wielding
larger.
Just a larger club?
Yeah, basically.
They don't have nice weapons in heck.
I'm still gonna try to pick it up and swing it at someone.
Like
You have
2
a
stars
brawn of
would not make
shade.
sense.
9. Thank you very much.
No! You changed it.
Oh, observe. 9.
All right.
Roll an attack roll.
Okay. Is that a hit? I think that's a hit.
Mhm.
You grab the big guy's thing.
Yes.
Your melee is an 8, so that was no successes.
That is correct.
But you looked great doing it. You looked great. Just brawny and everything, and just a good baseball swing. Unfortunately, he'd already fallen down dead.
Okay.
And that brings it to their turn, and I have another opportunity to murder the party, particularly Thornicius.
Is it or something?
Yep, particularly Thornicius.
Dang.
1 success to hit you.
You've messed with it so much, it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna try and this one I can do for free, right?
This one you can do for free.
All right. Not like that.
1 success,
I
you
do have
succeed
one
on your
success.
parry. Next one goes for Verai. Has 2 successes in attempting to hit you.
I've got to ask, is
With reach of 2, you're 3. It's only 1 success, but it still hits.
yeah. So I've got the Wabajack out, which is a 2 reach.
Oh, you're right.
However, I have a
Uh-huh.
combatant, which means when I'm making or defending against an attack, I may increase or decrease my reach by 1. So I can increase my reach to 3 with Wabajack.
Wabajack would only be a reach 1.
No, it's a 2. That's what you put.
Did I?
You did.
Okay.
So that's a reach of 3. My question is it a use if I'm utilizing Pantherish Twist with it?
I mean, yeah, so you're keeping it at range and still performing your dodge.
Okay. That counts
Yep.
as a use, so that technically triggers a random spell.
Oh, because they weren't in the game.
Just roll your parry or dodge.
I'm just asking.
He's got to try. You got to give it to him. He's trying.
Roll your dodge.
Hang on a second. I was typing in the wrong thing. Undo. Okay. Yeah. How do I get? Things are popping up. Screens. Gosh. 2 successes.
You generate a point of momentum. Please roll me a damage dice.
A 5. Mind you, it's random, so I have no idea what'll happen. I just hope I don't burst into flames.
I kind of hope you do.
Dear chat, I'm letting a percentile dice determine what happens when the Wabbajack goes off.
Oh, you should have said like not whether he bursts into flames, but how much of him bursts into flames.
How much he burst into flames.
And like the rest of Conan, I wanted to get below certain thresholds. You know, a 100 be a critical failure, much like riffs. You know, the lower the percentile, the better. I rolled a 2, which, I don't know if you know this, a 2 is the second best roll that you can get on a percentile dice after only the number 1. It goes 1 and then 2. And then there are 98 more numbers after that. I was giving it a 7% threshold to reverse, to do an about face, to do a reverse. As the Wabberjack explodes, but it implodes. It reverses time, but it forwards time. And the whole party goes crazy for just a moment as chaos engulfs them all, trading them places to a function of the outer dark for just a moment that only one of which is even close to prepared to grasp and comprehend of pure terror and logic defying. Oh, you're back in the bed and breakfast.
Can we please stop picking up strange objects?
Speaking of strange objects,
I'm gonna Kool-Aid Man reverse away from this object. But I
save
don't
this
want to
thing.
down. I'm just gonna go ahead and.
It's a hell stick from. It's a demon stick from hell.
I don't.
No, there's not.
What have you been smoking?
Some really fucking good shit, man. You should try it.
The room is, other than having like ash and smoke that's been like all over the walls, apparently this room is really sooted. There's ash and smoke all over the walls, but other than that, it looks pristine condition. And no, you don't have the giant stick.
Thank you.
Everybody's a little covered in soot and ash, though.
Y'all saw that, right?
And really mentally effed up.
How about the the guy who was with Zach? How's he doing?
What guy?
Man, this
The guy they
shit's
were smoking
good.
together. He's rolling another one. And everything's good.
I'm gonna go have a lie down. He gets up and stumbles out of the room, leaving the 5 of you alone in there. Well, alone in there with the door open and you see multiple servants outside.
Well, did we get a room here?
Yeah, I got us all rooms.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm
Are
gonna
they
write
in
this
hell?
down.
And no, it's my fault. I didn't bring some strange stick in here that took us to wherever the fucking that fuck was. Okay.
I need to have a talk with Teshin.
He just said somebody left it for you and had a mark on it.
Yeah, I need to have a talk with Teshin.
Don't ever give me anything else that somebody tried to give you.
So I will step outside and address one of the waitstaff. I think we're ready to be taken to our rooms. I think I need a bath.
Oh. Yes. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong accents. Very good, sir. The proprietor said to send Philomena up, take care of you, or if you preferred Marco instead of Philomena, either one or both. They're sent up to take care of you. They're already drawing your baths.
Why not both? But-
If you'll follow me, sir, I'll take you to your rooms, and your assistants can be taken to theirs by my compatriot here.
By all
We
means,
made it
I'm
out.
sure they'll need the help.
See, I just need to leave the
So, one of the servants takes the four of you out the side door and to another building. One that is nowhere near as opulent, and puts the four of you into a very basic. There's two beds. There is two tables. There is a table, like two little end tables, a couple of candles, and a door. They put the two women in one room, the two men in the other room. And Mike, you are escorted up the stairs through the grand room to your own private chambers. Opulent, large, four-corner poster bed, flowers, candles, torches, lanterns, I mean. And in a side room off of that, which appears to be the privy, you hear pouring of buckets into a bath water. Very nice brass clawed bathtub. Standing on either side of it, you with very hot water, like they're heating water with some things, is a pair of teenagers, maybe 15 or so, a boy and a girl.
Make them fight to death.
Little young for my taste.
Joffrey style. Not
They're
classic.
practically middle aged in this time period.
They are wearing elegant nightgowns and a brass armband just above their right elbow. Both of them.
As I am covered in soot, I will most certainly make use of the bath.
They pull out sponges and if you'll have them, they help you out of your armor and your attire. And these two 15-year-olds help you into the bath.
Why you gotta give me this kind of...
And start
I
sponging
shouldn't
you.
be 18.
Careful, the FBI is listening.
And they
Enough. We don't need all the
No,
details.
I want to
and
know
whatnot.
Well,
I
Well,
will
let's
be
just
pleased
say-
and enjoy a night in opulence, as I much deserve after having to travel with these heathens.
Well, these two are there to make certain that you've got a very pleasant evening and night. Anything you could need.
they shove oranges up your butt.
And there is a basket of mandarins. Just a few.
It's right there in the name, man, or ins.
Oh!
Aye.
So the next morning, the four servants wake up and, not having committed crimes against teenagers.
I never said I committed a crime against a teenager.
Well, you did say, let's just hand wave across what's about to happen here.
I said no such thing.
And their friends.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Don't you put this evil on me.
So, the next morning. In the servants' quarters, you guys are woken up pretty early. After a safe evening of nothing to see here. The four of you in the servants' quarters are woken up fairly early by another servant who says, sorry to wake you guys. We didn't know what time your master wanted you guys to be awake. we know usually we're supposed to be up well before then so we can get things taken care of. And just wanted to make certain that you guys are all ready in case you were sleeping in.
Do they speak our language, or is Vera having to translate?
Vera is having to translate.
Ah,
Yeah, I speak Ophirian.
And they, they say the cleaning, uh, the cleaning room's just over there if you guys want to get yourselves cleaned up, and then the kitchen should be starting to make their meal prep now. You'll be able to take a meal up to your master here soon.
Mm. How nice.
it sounds like you already had a couple of snacks last night.
I'll go ahead and fix my master something to eat. He loves it when I fix him food. He trusts my
Oh yeah, we're gonna fix all this food for him. Yeah.
A little bit later, the kitchen hands you some breakfast plates. Now they feed you guys first. You get some just basic. Here's some eggs. Here's some bread. Bit of chicken to feed the four of you servants, and then after that, they hand you the plate to take up to your master, which is a rather opulent breakfast. Would you would you want to take this up, or would you like us to serve it for you?
We'll take it to our master. We have to talk.
Very good. Very good. So the four of you let yourself into the master's suite where the emissary is stretched out in a very soft looking, luxurious bed. A 15-year-old boy eating sandwiches to the left, a 15-year-old girl eating sandwiches to the right.
Good morning, master. I take a muffin off the plate. Here's your frickin' breakfast. Start eating the rest.
It's not what it looks like, I swear.
Here you go, master. I made this just for you.
There I hand you a very delicious looking plate of completely unmodified from the kitchen breakfast foods.
You do know that I'm the alchemist of the crew, right?
And she's the assassin.
You realize I can spot a poison from miles away, right? Aye.
And I'm counting on it.
It's not poison if it just creates, like, explosive diarrhea for 3 days. That's not a poison per se.
No. We all need to be on our A game in case we get blasted into another dimensional rift. We don't need you hurled over a broken down piece of wall, emptying your bowels. We need you on the line.
Speaking of which, have you given that to the witch hunter to look at yet?
And
We
so
should
when
throw
we
it
came
away.
back, it was gone. It blew up, and it was part of our return. Like it's no longer here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness I didn't want it anymore. It was scary.
I get the feeling someone didn't want you alive anymore.
That's a quickly growing list.
I have a feeling somebody didn't think I'd survive getting back with it.
Well, since we're all cleaned up and fed now, I do need to go buy another load of arrows. So why don't we go into town?
That's good. I have a couple of things I need to sell.
Okay.
To the market.
I mean, we can just abstract that.
Good. Let's do that.
Yeah. I don't think we really need to go through, okay, you go to the merchant. The merchant tells you his name. Yeah, you just sell stuff. That's fine. Whatever.
Cool.
You buy a load of arrows. That's a gold.
So do we have any more reason to be in this town, or are we just passing through?
Yes, actually, you do.
We haven't even started our storyline yet.
Because there's a shopping montage. Montage!
if we get a chance to see, like, is Teshin around? Can we look?
You don't see him in town, but he did say that he had his caravan outside of town with.
Yeah. Okay. If like after our shopping montage, if he's around, I just want to like have an aside with, or like just go visit and ask.
Is the whole party going?
I'm staying with somebody that speaks the language.
Yeah.
I see no reason why I can't join them this time.
All right. So the five of you do a bit of shopping, and afterwards you leave town and head off towards the mercenary camp area where Teshin's caravan is most likely to be, somewhere around in that area. And as you're walking by, you can see all the different mercenary companies that are hanging out there in the camp. Some of them with flags, some of them without flags. A lot of them just hung over. And then you do find Teshin's tent. They've already eaten. They've cleaned up. His caravan, his wagons. They've already eaten. They've cleaned up. He appears to be like stocking things and just doing prep work stuff, putting things away, fixing wagon wheels, that sort of thing. Along with his sons and daughters and his staff and.
Hey, friend.
Oh, haha. Welcome back. How was your night in town?
It was uneventful.
Oh, that's a shame. I find some of the best nights are uneventful.
Oh yeah.
And then he looks over to make certain his wife didn't hear.
Yeah. What happens in this area definitely stays in this area. Question for you.
Oh yeah. What can I do for you?
You said a friend or somebody brought a gift for me. I found that extremely thoughtful, and I would love to know. Like, did they give a name, or did they have a description, or like who handed it to you?
It was a Nemedian. I was up in Nemedia.
Okay.
It was a week or two ago. Yeah, maybe like 8 or 9 days, I think. 8 or 9 days ago.
Man or woman, 1 or 50 people.
That was a guy. It was some guy.
Just a guy.
Yeah, he was Nemedian. Pretty nondescript looking. I don't know.
All right. Nondescript. That's good enough. Yeah. Okay. If you happen to have that individual approach you again, absolutely welcome. Just tell them I said thanks for the last gift, and I look forward to the next one.
Sure, glad you liked it, I guess.
Yeah. Here's
I thought it was really weird. Like they just came up to me, like, "Hey, we got to give this. You got to give this away. I know you're friends with. Here you go. Hold on to this. If you ever see Vera, give this to her." And I'm like, I'm probably never going to see them again. It's a big world out there. I went this way. They went that way. Hell, they're probably still up with my good friend Gragich drinking for all I know. And then, a week and a half later, here you are. I had no idea. It was crazy.
Yeah, well, for your troubles, for coming and seeing us, or for like holding on to it while you were waiting to see us, here's a gold piece for your troubles. Thank you very much.
My friend, that is completely unnecessary, but I appreciate it greatly.
Thank you very much. All right.
Oh, there was one more thing.
Hi, what's up?
I was in the mercenary camp this morning. This one kind of for all of you guys. I was in the mercenary camp this morning doing a bit of pre-sales. And you remember that guy that you knew that you met yesterday, the Saab guy, Elpenor?
Is that what his name was? I didn't get his name from you last time. You said you just called him the Saab. Elpenor?
Elperan, sorry. Elperan?
Elperan.
Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah, what's up?
Well, I heard somebody saying in the mercenary camp that he was looking for the Katani emissary.
Oh, interesting. Did anybody know what it might be about, or he's just looking?
I didn't hear beyond that. They kind of got quiet when I started trying to get more information.
Well, you know us, my friend. Business is business, and business is everywhere. So we'll see if we can find him and have a chat.
Sounds good, my friend.
All right. Thank you very much. So, I guess we depart amicably with our friend Teshin.
Okay.
Unless anybody else has any questions for him. No?
Apparently,
Okay.
I'm a wanted man.
Yeah. Well, when we get out
Yeah,
of
after what happened last night.
Ah,
Oh!
I figure once we get out of earshot and the quips such as what happened last night aside,
And heck.
in heck, well, after heck, when it was in his
After
bed
heck. Is that the new
purgatory.
club?
Heck after dark.
Heck after dark.
Alright, that's where we go at night. I don't want to know that.
So
No wonder you two have so much gold.
That's right.
our boss, right? Gotta ask. Apparently, you're a wanted individual. Somebody wishes to meet with you. So we give him the rundown.
Who is this
Essentially.
guy?
So he's
I was not privy to what happened. So
exactly. I'm giving the rundown as it is now, right? When we were in the club, or the club, we were at the tavern, like the social spot, right? We were seeing the slaves and the servants walking around serving everybody. They all appeared to have like the same kind of trinket on, which is how we were able to kind of tell which ones were the servants and which ones weren't. That's where we.
What kind of trinket?
It was a gold band.
Silver anklet. Silver anklet
Was
at that place.
silver anklets? Control F.
Or at least a silvered.
Silver lightning, bronze and silver, small sword shit. All wearing silver anklet. You are correct. Silver anklets. That's where we ran into Teshin, and he gave me this package from a mysterious acquaintance that apparently wanted him to give it specifically to me. That was the Wabbajack, and that's what took us on our adventure that never happened last night. But as we were observing the social scene, there was somebody there that kind of seemed like he was nursing a drink a little bit, like not really doing any, like, he wasn't doing much socializing. He was there more observing than he was doing socializing. So I went up and talked to him. He was clearly not a guard. He was wearing a reddish-lined black outfit, paying attention to things. People were trying to engage with him, and he didn't really want to engage with them. He was definitely noble-born. He was definitely wealthy, but he wasn't a mercenary. So I asked him just to strike up a conversation. I asked him if he was a mercenary. He said no, he wasn't, but he owned the mercenaries. Not sure what that means, because as we can kind of, I guess, glean, mercenary camps and people looking for work are all over the place, and I don't know how many or how few mercenaries would actually be working for this individual. The Sobs are I guess they're a rival family to the Dufresnes. The Dufresnes are the people that own this town, for more or less, the people of power here. And there were some rumors floating about. Teshin kind of hinted at rumors that the Sobs might be making moves for power over the Dufresnes. So if this guy's here and he owns the mercenaries, there's a large mercenary camp that's right outside of town, and the Dufresnes are here, and there's recipes for potential danger. I think that's about all I got out of him. So, questions?
What is your original read on the guy?
It was too loud, and I couldn't get a good read if he was a great guy or not.
He was very reserved.
Yes, other than him being very reserved and very, out of place, I didn't really get a feel for like him as an individual.
Well, chat, you see, Mr. Goliath, man, what had happened was there was a fight, and there were some 15-year-olds, and there was some more fighting. And now we're talking. Absolutely nothing.
We made sandwiches.
We made sandwiches. So yeah, so apparently this Sob guy is looking for this Katani.
So if this is a power player new on the scene with potential muscle behind him, I leave it to you whether you want to meet him. But
I see no reason not to head towards him, or at least try to find him ourselves.
Don't we want to make contact with the Dufresnes first?
Well, I would be of more use to the Dufresnes if we decide to, go that route. If I gather information or intel. As it stands, I don't really care who wins in their petty family squabbles.
Hold off on doing that, Goliath, man. We just got out of the last encounter. We're gonna do some plot for a little bit.
So really, it's fine if you want to go meet with him, meeting him on your terms as opposed to them cornering us in a dark alley. If you want to meet him on your terms, absolutely, I'll go with you. I mean, we just had some friendly chat, so we didn't part on bad terms or anything. So it should be a relatively benign encounter when we meet him.
Like I said, I don't care who wins in their petty family squabbles. It's of no concern to me, so long as we can continue our journey.
Exactly. As long as we can continue our journey, I'll stab whoever. That's not an
One rule: I don't do kids. I don't kill kids unless they're dicks. In this case, negotiable.
Thanks for the clarification. Okay, so we're off to see the Sob.
Yeah, so you guys headed to town, and first place you go to take a look at is that one big common room again, now that it's late morning. And he is again there. This time he appears to be holding court almost. There are people basically in line to talk to him, and all of the staff is giving them a fairly wide berth. It's not nearly as crowded and raucous. It's still earlier in the day today. But this staff do offer you drinks, they offer you dances, they offer you food.
Well, I'm not going to stand in line, but I will obtain some food and try to listen and see what's going on.
Yeah, when we're in social places in here, I'm going to be maintaining cover with clear deference to our Katani noble and clear external respect to him because he is our delegation lead. So I will at least externally be deferring to him in a position of clear superiority while internally cussing him out the whole time.
Pretty quickly, he spots you guys and waves the person he's talking to away. And tells one of the staff something, and the staff comes over and says, "Sir, Mr. Sob has invited you for a conversation. If you could."
Sure, why not? And I will make my way over.
I'm assuming the whole troop goes over, more or less.
As long as somebody can translate for me.
Okay.
There, I can translate.
Sob says, just the man I was looking for. I was hoping that we'd get to be introduced. I'm Elperen Sob. Yeah. And I'm afraid I never caught your name.
I am Zhang. It is a
Zane.
pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance indeed. I was curious on what your purpose was here. If you had a goal or anything in particular in mind, then maybe our paths could meet.
Honestly, at the moment, I'm just passing through. Of course, I'm also on a mission to make acquaintances with the Western nations and learn of your cultures and whatnot.
Oh, well
But
then well then our paths might just be aligned after all. See, I'm a scion of the Saab family, which has been recently empowered by the royalty of Ophir to support the Dufresnes here in protecting this fine city and its trade routes and its mercantile hubs. As you might have caught, there's a little bit of tension between our two families. But
I've only been here a day. I haven't even heard of the different families until just now.
but well, the problem is I'm afraid somebody might be pulling one over on the Dufresnes. See, the Queen wants this to be a safe and welcoming city, considering it's nearly at the very front of our international relations and reputation. And the Dufresnes have been here for a long time, growing in their decadence and profiting from it. Well, there's been some rumors lately that some things have not been going well, and that's why the Queen has sent my family up here to support the Dufresnes in this area. But my informants tell me that the mercenaries that the Dufresnes hire are lying to them. And I was wondering if I could uh, gain your assistance in finding out if those rumors are true or not, because it would be a terrible crime and breach of contract and embarrassment if the Dufresne mercenaries were lying to them and they didn't know.
So, what precisely do you wish from me and my compatriots?
I was hoping that you could help me find out.
Find out if what the mercenaries that the Dufresnes have hired are harboring nefarious intent. Uh,
Well, so here's what I'm hearing. I just don't have any proof of it. What I'm hearing is that these mercenaries are, well, they're going out and getting in fights and dying, but they're not reporting to the Dufresnes to their losses.
Pardon my ignorance, but isn't that what mercenaries do? They go out, they fight, they die.
Yes, but if it's not being reported to the Dufresnes and the Dufresnes are still paying for numbers that don't exist, and even beyond that, if these mercenaries are being expected to guard and protect this portion of the border, how can they do that if their numbers have been depleted? They're leaving my nation unprotected if these rumors are true.
So what's he suggesting? We take a census?
Is this common over here in the West that you employ third parties for? What is the word? Gathering information on troop numbers.
Not for witch hunting.
Well, you're actually the perfect party for this because, again, my family and the Dufresne family sometimes don't see eye to eye. And if I were to perform these investigations, it would be seen as biased. If the Dufresnes were to do it, that would open them up to embarrassment to admit that they're being lied to and tricked by their mercenaries. So you're an independent third party. you're objective. You're not tied to anybody, which means you can be truthful in your investigation.
And again, you're asking us to what? Take a census? Is that? Am I speaking the right word in Ophirian?
I'm sure records are kept somewhere. I mean, mercenaries are a business basically, so they keep books. If we just find the books and find out whether they're being cooked or not, that would be seen as
If they're being cooked or not, it's already mine.
usually they'll
We-
be two
We would
cents.
have to. We would have to. My sire. What I would say we might need to do in this instance is identify such books, but we would also need to take an actual physical accounting of all of these individual soldiers in order to see if there's a discrepancy.
You mean you want to sleep with all of them?
I mean,
Or
what's
if
a-
you just find proof of soldiers that have been killed that are still being reported.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
then I must ask, who has access to these books? These reports of who is was it being paid?
Well, the Cardinals report only to the Dufresnes.
And the Cardinals are the leaders of the mercenary clans, I'm guessing.
Well, the Cardinal is the Cardinals are the mercenary company that the Dufresnes have hired now for many, many, many years, and they serve as the bulk of their fighting force and patrolmen. They're the ones that you see with the Cardinals on their breasts, and a lot of light cavalry that go out on their patrols.
When we first came in.
Yes. Okay.
I see. And you couldn't hire someone to do this, or you just needed someone who could
See,
make
any
their
of the
way.
locals might be biased and not bring back the truth to such an important question.
So I must ask, have you spoken with the Dufresnes about this? About hiring out a third party?
It would be completely inappropriate to accuse them without proof, and that's why I'm trying to find proof.
To accuse the Cardinals?
To accuse the Cardinals of tricking the Dufresnes, correct, yeah. But it would be completely inappropriate to even put the Dufresne name to such potential embarrassment if it weren't to be true.
I see. And in total impartiality, that is the right word, yes. Would you be willing to show your books to determine?
I see no reason for you to have access to my ledgers for this question.
Well, the real question is, why would the Cardinals give me access to their books? Back in a second.
And scene.
My Lord Dufresne, if we may, we will confer with our sire and see what can be done of this matter, discreetly, of course.
And the five of you go to a dark corner of the commons.
Yeah.
Out of earshot.
Okay. There's enough music going on. As long as you keep quiet, you shouldn't be overheard.
We should shout louder then.
Can I stab this mother?
Well, you don't have a contract in this town yet.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Papers can be forged. It's fine.
So you guys have taken your leave and gone to a dark corner of the commons where you're not going to be overheard while you discuss.
Well, did he give answer to my question as to why the Cardinals would bother giving me their ledgers?
No.
And he's not telling us everything he knows. He's just
Definitely not.
He's definitely setting us up.
Yeah, because it'd be very easy to point to us and say, yeah, they're liars and interlopers and not from around here. Why would we trust them?
Spies and treason, spies and treason.
I say we just
I mean,
on our merry
what
way.
he says does it sounds accurate. If you want to give me an insight check, one person, give me an insight check.
That would not be me.
Would this be a team roll?
Yeah, it's a team.
I can't even help you with that.
I've got a 12 in insight, so I can support?
11, 11, 10.
Yeah, I will
11.
support you with that.
Yeah, you've got the highest with the 12.
Roll 2d20.
Why don't you just go ahead and use some fortune?
Well, before he spends the fortune, I do have the Wise Veteran ability, which will allow him to re-roll a single die if it fails.
Okay, ready?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. That's a good roll or good ability.
I hit enter. It says rolling the dice. Oh, there it goes.
There we go. So one success, but he lets you re-roll one of those. So if you want to re-roll that 17.
I do. That's
Yeah, still.
still one success.
Still one success. What you can take from your insight. Yep, fortunate.
Fortune.
Okay. 3 successes, which is much better. One success tells you that he's telling the truth. It might be a version of the truth, but he is telling the truth. That's what one insight tells you. 3 insight tells you that, a little bit of society knowledge, a little bit of insight, a little bit of looking at why would he care about this? If something like this were to come out, it would embarrass the Dufresnes. It would say that the Dufresnes don't have a good grip on it. And it would give the Sobs more excuse to gain more power here. And as much as he was saying, as much as he was implying, he wanted to find out the truth to protect the Dufresnes and the Sobs. He's wanting to find out the truth to use it against the Dufresnes.
I see no reason to get caught up in this.
I don't either. Are we just passing through?
Yes.
Money.
This is not our plot.
He did offer some money, though.
What is our actual end goal here? What are we doing in Ophir?
You were heading to the capital to meet with you were heading to the capital to meet with a family that is an ally of your Gunderman.
Okay. So, our sire, what is your wish, our lord?
This is not a trap, by the way. It's not a trap.
It's not a trap.
I'll inform. What is his name again?
Elperan?
Yeah, Elperan. That we will take this under consideration.
And then sneak out in the middle of the night toward our real goal, correct?
So, I mean, we don't even have to. Do we have to sneak out? Can we say that we would expect ledgers of force strength to be at the capital, and we are going to investigate?
I imagine that such ledgers would, if we were to obtain somehow the, what are the red people called again?
Cardinals.
The Cardinals ledgers, we would have to compare it with the the Dufresne's ledgers to
I mean, there are several different ways you could go about
discrepancies.
getting this answer.
What I'm
Right.
saying,
So why don't we just go on with the rest of our quest? Don't we have a mad sorcerer we're chasing?
yes.
All right.
I am of the opinion that we should
right.
also leave.
Then I thought we were
I
just stopping here.
cannot, however, leave without saying farewell to my new friend,
Yeah.
Stella Dufresne.
Oh, you absolutely can.
You can essentially tell this guy that we're like we'll go invest. We will take this into account. We will go investigate this, and then leave him hanging.
Literally what I did.
Yeah.
So why don't we just
Go to
say
our
our farewells and head on with our plot?
That's the plan.
That's fine. Yeah. Good.
Sounds good. Let's go say goodbye to the Dufresnes. Hello and goodbye.
We will accompany our lord to the Dufresne Manor.
And Nam, can you send me a closing statement? So, not interested? He
Yeah,
offers a pretty.
You have a crazy sorcerer. This is
No.
You have a crazy sorcerer who's been a crazy sorcerer for 24 years.
oh, he probably close to finishing then.
My intention is just to give Stella Dufresne the heads up that this is the current plot, and then head off.
Oh, so you are informing the Dufresnes about it?
Yes.
Very good. Well, Teller Dufresne is he welcomes you in along with all of your troop. Says, "I hope you enjoyed your night at the Cockeyed Crow. If there's anything that they can do to help you on your way, you're getting ready to go out. You let him know that your information. He sends Tully to go get some more mandarins for you, and sends you on your way with his gratefulness, his thanks, and a basket of oranges and a couple other fruits."
Sweet.
If anything, if he could do anything, I would ask his opinion as to who to talk to, or any contacts that he would recommend in the capital. What? All right.
He's laughing. Yes, we could have stopped the sorcerer, but we had to stop and spy.
Like I said, I agree with you.
Well, then get on with it.
I am also getting contacts information so that I can help us along our journey when we get to our next destination.
The dog looks very skeptical.
He does say that the Dufresnes do have a landing there. Although with your leaving so soon, you might be arriving there before he could get any sort of a messenger.
Could you send us with a letter of recommendation?
Oh, he
A
just
bag of
doesn't know you guys that well to support you like that.
I'm not asking for support, just advice or opinions. Or I value his opinion.
Basically, he says, be careful there. It's a very dangerous place. Appearances be damned.
Fun.
Okay. I thank him, and we shall make our way.
And you make your way off. So, party leaves this town. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this will do it for our session tonight. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., we re-enter the world of Barovia as Curse of Strahd continues, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, we get back to Rift's Megaversal Mayhem at 8:30 p.m. Friday at 6:30, we will be enjoying some cookies with Simon and Rufus. Sunday at 9 p.m., Felix and the gang take on more undead in the Tombs of Annihilation. And Monday is Star Trek Behor Rising, where Starfleet goes off script at 8:30 p.m. And next Tuesday, we continue on our journey to the capital of Ophir.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love you.
Refroze.
Good night.